Hi, this is Dean Cardinale from Worldwide Trekking, and today I want to talk about the transportation that we use in Nepal on our Everest Base Camp treks. Okay, so in Nepal we use a variety of transportation methods. When we pick you up at the airport upon arrival, depending on the group size, we're going to probably have a van. It's about a 15-minute ride to the Yakineti Hotel where we stay for the night, and then the second day we head out on a cultural tour. We're going to have a medium-sized tour bus. If our group size is 12 people or so, max size we bring on the trek is usually 14 people for Worldwide Trekking. For our alumni trips, we bring larger groups, so we're going to get an appropriate sized bus for our trip. We do go with a medium-sized tour bus a lot. A medium-sized tour bus accommodates the group. It's easy for the tour guide to talk on the microphone and give everybody information as we're traveling. We don't want a bus that's so big that we're caught in a lot of traffic that we can see in Kathmandu. And then when we are at cultural sites, we'll be walking around. I recommend when people are at the cultural tour sites in Kathmandu that we don't wear open-toed shoes. There's a lot of dirt streets. Kathmandu sanitation is not always the best, so having closed-toed shoes is important. When we head into the start of the trek, we will most of the time be taking a fixed-wing Twin Otter aircraft. It's a high-wing plane, so you can see out the windows really well. It's a good plane for altitude. It holds 14 people. We'll take up the whole plane. We fly about 30 minutes from the domestic airport in Kathmandu into the Khumbu Valley, the solo Khumbu or the lower Khumbu Valley, and then we land at the Lukla landing strip at 9,000 feet. From the landing strip in Lukla all the way to Everest Base Camp and back, there's no wheeled carts. There's trails, and everything is carried on the back of a pack animal, like a horse, a mule, or a yak, or a human. Our guests are always going to just be carrying a day pack on the trek itself. Your duffel bag will be carried by a pack animal to the following tea house. You won't see that from the time you leave after breakfast until you arrive at your destination tea house in the evening or late afternoon. So we trek each day from village to village all the way up to our final village of Gorakshep. We trek up Kalapatar, 18,500 feet. We come back, spend the night in Gorakshep, trek into Everest Base Camp, and then start to work our way back down from Lobache to Pangboche to Namche and back to the Lukla landing strip. We spend our last night at the Yeti Mountain Home, beautiful tea house right there by the airport, and in the morning we'll fly back to Kathmandu, again in that Twin Otter fixed-wing airplane, 30 minutes back to Kathmandu. We arrive back in Kathmandu. We'll have a bus waiting for us or multiple vans. It really depends on the group size, and it'll take us to the Hyatt Hotel. In the afternoon, we will take a van into Tamil where people can do some shopping. They can get a straight razor shave and a haircut and look around the tourist area of Tamil. It's a lot of great shopping there because a lot of people spread out on the shopping day and go their own way. Oftentimes we find that on the end of the trek, after we've been so scheduled every day with a departure time and we're working together all throughout the day, at the end we like to give the people on our trip a little bit of flexibility when we come back off the trek at the Hyatt. Some people choose to just stay there and enjoy the pool or the spa and relax. Others do want to go in and do the shopping, and the Hyatt's very close to the Bodhanath Stupa, which is one of the largest stupas in Nepal. It's a short walk around the back. You can see it right from the back of the Hyatt. Some people choose to do that. So we take a lot of different transportation methods. Mostly we're trekking and walking on foot. We always have private, reliable transportation for all of our connections, whether it's airport arrivals and departures or anything in between. Everything is included, as well as your flight in and out of the valley. I hope that answers any questions on the type of transportation that we use in Nepal, whether we're using a fixed-wing airplane, a variety of different buses, or trekking on foot for your Everest Base Camp trek.